Hello folks, this is AP the Weird One, and we're back with Pokemon Silver. In the last episode, we tackled Beat Claire, we did the Dragon's Den a little bit, and we also tackled the rest of Mount Mortar. And in today's episode, we head to the Elite Four. Off screen, I got myself a Hitmonchan just because of the sake of it, and I was also trying to catch the legendary trio. I caught Entei because I used the Master Ball, and I was working on who is it? I was working on Raikou, and that's been a bit challenging. I do want to catch them, but when is the question? I have a party member all set to go to help catch them, but the stupid roar is what is the thing I don't like. That's like the most irritating thing. And another thing, I taught my Feraligatr Whirlpool just so we can get this last trainer here. I believe it is the last time we need Whirlpool, and for the sake of it, I'm going to use repels. I got some repels at the ready. And we get a rare candy. I've got a few of these actually. I have a feeling I know who I'm gonna dump these on. Yeah, we are now we're in Kento. We're in Route 27, I believe. To my knowledge, or yeah, I think it's. I could find out easily, but we're in the Kento region, and our first trainer is this trainer. This person has the full Bulbasaur line, which is going to experience Nick's Wrath. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not all of Nick's Wrath. We will, Oh. Really? That actually did a lot more damage than I was anticipating. Whatever. Nick is just so super powered that even he can use a Thunder Punch and not have to worry about it. That's how strong he is. Alright, what do you use? Ivysaur. Yeah, I think I'll let you experience the full wrath of Nick, just so you can get to level 41. I'm not sure what level I'm going to train everybody at. I would like to get Dragonite before we do the Elite Four. I'm going to see how painful that grind's gonna be. When I played Crystal on the 3DS, grinding this location wasn't terrible. I was a bit surprised actually how well it turned out. Nah, I'm not gonna bother. Unless sleep's persisting too long. I should be fine for this battle. There are some new Pokemon in this route. There is the Doduo and Dodrio, which this route and the next route are a bit confusing. Like they flip-flop between gold and silver. You can also find, if you're playing gold, you can find Sandslash, and if you're playing silver, you find Arbok. So there is that. There's also Quagsire as well. So a pretty good route for training. Alright, and if I go in here, talk to this young lady. I believe this is a Solar Beam, which... Oh, Sandstorm, I don't know. I don't know if I want Sandstorm on my friend. Actually, let's see. Speaking of friend, let's throw him out in front and get him some experience. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna give him the Heartstone. He's currently holding a pink bow because of a certain pesky enemy, certain pesky Kendra, but that never worked out. Yeah, you're gonna bow me. I'm gonna bow your butt. Hope everyone had a good weekend. This is Monday for me, so. Oh, perfect! I chose the right. I did look at this route, and I was looking to see what's to come. I don't know if I'm gonna teach Donphan Earthquake. I'm thinking I'm gonna let him level up and learn it normally. I don't necessarily know if I really need him to teach a TM. Just because I don't think the train's going to be that difficult. Like I said, this is not a bad area. Oh, Quagsire. Switching out. Come on, Anna. Shows your strut. Strut your leaves. But I did get a confirmation. I'm going to go camping in a week or two. Not this week, but the next week. Not saying where. I'll say afterwards. And while the tickets aren't available, I'm going to go see the Boy and the Heron Miyazaki movie. Never seen a Miyazaki movie given the art style. I think I've mentioned that. But I am going to go see it. And for you, that should be exciting. I am going to probably try to watch one Miyazaki movie. I'm not sure which one. I think I might watch Princess Mononoke. I think I'll watch that one first. Watch that one just to get a little bit of experience in. This thing is trying to fire a solar beam at me. And Anna's going to learn solar beam pretty soon. But I don't know if I'm actually going to teach it to her. That's like, if Sunny Day boosted her speed, I think that would be one thing. But I don't think that's the case. I mean, I know it doesn't have the ability. And I think Pedal Dance and Mega Drain will be perfectly fine for the rest of the journey out here. Sand Slash. I'm going to switch. Switching to Anna. So, I mean, I don't think so. I would like to try to get Anna to be useful in Red's fight, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. Just because his Blastoise will have Blizzard. Not sure if Anna can take it out with just mere. I think Pedal Dance could probably work if I'm high enough level, but I'm not sure. But we will have to see. To see what I'm capable of doing. Alright. And oh. Yeah, I think that's Solar Beam over there. We'll see. What else do I know? I've been watching Pluto pretty off screen a little bit. Working at a minimalist pace, kind of like a bit of slow pace. I'm now up to episode 4. That's been okay. I've been enjoying it. It's kind of philosophical. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Gundam. I know it. I believe it preceded. It came before Gundam, but it feels kind of Gundam-ish. So there's been that. And I'm gonna check out the Apothecary Diaries. I've heard it seems like it's on the top of everybody's list, so I'll check out the first episode. Maybe I will watch it this watch this season. I know Freeing I'm gonna save till after everything else is finished. Asen and not to be too much of a negative, but I've been finding just from personal taste that I think slice of life fantasy isn't my cup of tea. I don't know. Oh, come on, really? The one time, the move I'm gonna have you use. I don't want to waste a Fury Cutter on you. Shh. Be so thankful once I get draft. You know what? Let's get Jake to level 41 while we're at it. I guess I should have kept using. Okay, what are you gonna do to me? You can baton pass. I think the best you have is like Stomp or whatever, which may be pain in the butt. If Electro Ball was in this generation, that would be amazing, but you don't learn that period, I believe. So, no go. Alright, let's surf so we can do the final Whirlpool business. And of course, there's a trainer behind this, but the person is someone you can register as number, and the only I have is this freaking Farfetch. I'm like, really? But there is someone we do want to talk to that's coming up that we could be useful. But I am not registering this guy as my number. No. Just gonna roll out your butt. It's cool that Farfetch get an evolution, but it had to change to a fighting type. Like, you seriously couldn't make normal Farfetch evolve. Like, you have to give it like a Galarian form. Oh, that kind of sucks. I think I'll look off screen to see how well Farfetch's stats are, but I know it's like extremely pitiful. And this is Solar Beam, I believe. I will check in just a sec. You can keep surfing this way if you're interested. Alright, hold on, let me check. No, it is Solar Beam. Okay, yep. I was right. Alright, I no longer need Whirlpool, but I'm not gonna go teach Jake Ice Punch again until I finish recording. And I do want to get through all of Victor Road and get to beat our rival, just so I can have as much time for grinding. Do you actually know anything that can beat me? Oh, you do know. Okay, you do know Bubble Beam. Shoot. All right, I'm gonna switch. Yeah, this person I want to talk to right afterwards, but alright, sorry, Don Fan. I'll heal you up. And it will repay it with a nice good pedal dance. Yep, eat pedal dance, woman. Alright, what do you have? Nidoqueen! That is something I could switch into. Sherman could make good use of this. Actually, I should have thrown what I should have done was thrown Dragonair, throw Pip out there. How much is this going to do to me? Nah. Oh, okay, well. I'm just going to use Full Restore. Because I have a few of these. I don't want to deal with a stupid Body Slam. to Mudslap. Mudslappy. And finish you off. And this should get me to level 41. Yep. Oh, rabbit spin. Nope. That's good for getting rid of spikes, but I don't need that. I don't need rabbit spin. And another Starmie. Well, you know what Starmie's calls for. Actually, let me think. No, I want to get through all of this. It just maybe I'll try to cut some of the trainers battles, or if there's something interesting, maybe. Oh, the other topic. This happened over the weekend, or at least it's been brought forth. Miles Morales is going to be for the future Spire games in Sony. I don't know if that's going to work. I mean, I know Peter Parker's not as popular as with the younger generation, so that would work, but I do think, given the current political climate and just the way Sony's been operating, I don't know if that's a smart move. And he's the only one that needs to. I think that will backfire in their butts immensely. Because here's the thing. They're out there. I think what I've learned is Sony and a bunch of other companies outsource their writing staff to people in Canada, to a sort of, I guess, liberal writing center or whatever. And I don't think they're going to be able to write Miles Morales that effective. They're just going to have their perceptions of, I guess, blacks or whatever. And I don't think they've made him Puerto Rican, so how are they going to incorporate that into their works? Canada is not going to know anything about Puerto Ricans. I mean, they freaking screwed up the flag in the first go-around. It's like they made him like accidentally Cuban. So I could be wrong about this. Never played that Miles Morales or that one, but I don't know if they necessarily bring that culture in. I don't know if they what am I trying to say? Give me a sec. If they incorporate the culture as best in the character. I am watching brain scratch commentary on the Miles Morales video game. So I mean, and I'm not an expert in either cultures, but I'm curious if they're gonna try to incorporate. They're gonna incorporate it, or they're just gonna do some sort of stereotype. I don't know. I wouldn't be very happy, faithful. Especially, there's also the fact if you change their language to Spanish mode, they try to use non-gendered Spanish, which pissed people off. I'm like, which I don't think is going to give high hopes. I don't think they're not going to be able to write. They're not going to be able to write. Write Miles Morales to be a good character. I should have used. Oh, that. Oh, wow. That. Okay, crit. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have very much hope with Sony writing Miles Morales very good. And I don't know if a lot of Western companies are going to realize this, but it is getting to a point where trying to bank off, trying to bank off left-leaning ideology is gonna burn them in the butt again. I don't know when how many companies are gonna realize this, but Sony's eventually gonna feel it. I think Sony's gonna feel it pretty soon. Oh, and I think I could have recovered here. I'll do that after I get to level 41. Seriously? Another ice berry? Freezer is not that common. Like, only 2 moves actually do it. And ice berry, really not that great. I don't think Powdered Snow's been actually a competitive move. So I don't know why they're doing it. Oh, there's one person that was down there that I wanted to talk to. I'll talk to him off screen. Bye-bye, Pikachu. Actually, hold on. Do I? I'll heal up. Oh, Blastoise. Anna, get out of here. I have a job for you. Why do you have a Blastoise at that level? Rain Dance, okay. Not going to be that helpful. Especially, yep, Pedal Dance just wipes you for it. See, Anna's good. Grass Pokemon, you know, Sunflower gets too much hate. Alright. I'm going to go do a Quixie Heals. I need to... I knew this place was coming up, but I thought there was going to be a little bit more discrepancy. Alright. Don't need to worry about that. Alright, what do you have? So, I mean, kind of going back off. Yeah, hopefully what Sony's doing is going to pay off, but I just don't have that good of a feeling with... I don't think they're going to be able to write Miles Morales to be that good of a character. If the outsourcing is... Well, I think the outsourcing is confirmed to be true, but... I don't have high hopes for it. They're gonna... And I don't understand Sony's obsession with their limited amount of IPs. It's like... They're banking off God of War... The Last of Us, Spider-Man. I barely think they're gonna do Ratchet and Clank. And I think maybe they also want to do what's it face? The Sackboy, whatever. I believe. And then kind of just random IPs. I think Sony's is gonna be sorry eventually. I think that money's gonna dry up. And kind of what the best thing about PlayStation is that, I mean, there's their third party, and third party games can become really cheap. Like, that's kind of one of the only reasons why I have a PlayStation 5 is because their third-party consoles are just so cheap. You can, I mean, eventually they'll go on sale. It's like, I mean, and I think Xbox, Xbox doesn't have anything I'm really interested in. So, I mean, they're kind of that point. And I think Sony got rid of too many of their IPs, and they're banking on stupid shit. They just want this kind of Western look to them. I guess they're also doing Final Fantasy. I think it's another thing they're going to bank on, which that money's going to dry up pretty soon. All right. I think they're putting their eggs all in one basket. I mean, and same thing. Xbox is kind of the same way, where the only reason you'd own a Microsoft console as opposed to a PC is probably like price and maybe some of their physical games, but I think both consoles are going to try to get rid of the physical media, and Nintendo isn't. I mean, it can be a very good possibility that only like, I mean, it's probably in the future that Sony and Nintendo are only going to be the only, like, I mean, not Sony, but like PC and Nintendo are the only consoles that need to exist or will ever exist for a long time. Nintendo's not necessarily too big to fail, but they just have all the IPs, and what am I trying to look for? They have the IPs and they have like their hard copies of games. They're the ones that can last a while. So, I mean, they also do they're also big on portability, which Sony and Xbox are not great with. So, I could see Microsoft and Sony just going away from the console market. They're gonna probably put everything on PC. Hopefully there's gonna be a resurgence in like physical CDs start of like they'll like disc drive or whatever. Hopefully that doesn't go. It's going away now, but hopefully it can make a little bit of a return. But yeah, I just think Sony and Microsoft are going to dump their consoles and just make games. I mean, it's in many respects it's a lot cheaper. Anyway, we're at Victory Road. I gotta throw up some repels and start going through this place. I think I'm gonna use a max repel. But there is nothing in this route, well, aside from some items. So we will make through this place very quickly. I kind of appreciate this, just as kind of like not a whole bunch of trainers and just kind of pretty simple. I think there's a strength puzzle in the remake, so. But just very casual go through. They give you lots of items in. I've discovered you have like a lot of max revives. Continue onwards. I don't think I'll pick up Earthquake. I'm gonna try to get Donphan to level 49 so I don't have to bother with that. But I do appreciate this, and like I said, I do appreciate this dungeon not being too not too trainer heavy, and just get through it. Which will lead into the kind of a layer discussion when we'll talk about it. Yeah, I'll get the other items. Let's end this now. All right. I am not weak. Have you seen my team? I have kicked your butt every single the way. And not only that, Bite Me has been looking for you. He's been wanting to chomp down on you, boy. Alright. Sneasel, not a big threat. Sneasel, unfortunately, you don't get so much later. And unfortunately, it's not worth it. Not in this generation. In Crystal, you get it a lot sooner, but it's still not worth it. I mean, I guess, because you're Dark type, you do have the resistance, but other than that, you're not that useful. And here's the thing, I do like Sneasel. Yeah, it's true. I do like Sneasel. Not a big fan of Weavile. Sneasel I like. Sneasler's cool, but Weavile is not my favorite. I like Sneasel's just kind of cute look. Little cute look. Little baby look. It's cute. Yeah. Alright, we'll send Nick out. And then the rest of this person is all Bite Me. Bite Me gets to clean your butt. Oh, and you are faster than me. Go ahead, be faster than me. You're not going to win this fight. Sorry, Meganium. Bite Me is just... Nick's just too powerful with his fire punch. And unfortunately, Razor Fist is... I mean... Razor Leaf is your best grass move except for Solar Beam. And that's not going to cut it. Bye-bye. Alright, Bite Me. Your turn. Have fun. Show him your Psy Beam. I should be fasting these guys easily. Oh, that's... I like that sound. I think that psychic sounds have been gotten rid of. But just that classic psychic sound from... Not from Confusion, but like from... I mean, like Psychic and similar moves. It's a... has a pleasant sound to it. Yes. Even this, actually, if they had Crobat, it would have been a little bit easier, but not that much easier. You could probably try to bite stall me, but not gonna work. And with that, we are at the end of the episode. Alright. In the next part, we are going to tackle the Elite Four, and so that means I got to grind off screen. But with that, I leave you guys. Hopefully you guys have a good week. Maybe the rest of the week, I'll see about grinding. Catch you guys next time.